Alrighty, we're back, and now we're going to go to Brightman. I bet he has a bright idea. Okay, let's just keep moving. So, another interesting stage, we have these enemies that turn out the lights, and these firework enemies that turn the lights back on. So, do be mindful of pits. If you do turn off the lights, make sure you turn them back on. This pit here, I've fallen into that so many times. You really got to make sure you're jumping right near the ledge there. And we have totem poles, because this has a lot to do with bright ideas, and so do grasshoppers over spikes. I don't know where they come up with this stuff. But there we have the Pharaoh shot. It kind of levitates over our head. We can use it while it's levitating to take out enemies above us, which that will also be useful later on. On the right side there is just a life energy I don't need. I need a special weapon, Skull Barrier. Maybe not the best for that situation. Let's try drills. Drills work against whatever the heck those things were. We have an alternate path down here. This is one of the more tricky and lengthy alternate paths, as we have these platforms. These platforms can be a nightmare, but we do get some nice stuff, and let's show off Rush Jet. So Rush Jet, you can't control where he moves. You can control him up and down, but he's just going on his own. And jumping does not stop the energy from draining, but rather gets you to jump off of Rush. And more grasshoppers. I don't want to follow that one. One Pharaoh shot, fully charged Pharaoh shot. We can charge this weapon. We'll take out these totem pole guys. Alright, so totem poles and gumball machines and drill bombs aren't useful through there. Yeah, we've got quite the unique variety of enemies in this game. And now we get through this section. In this section, I like to not kill these guys. I like to be able to see where I'm going. The platforming can be really tricky. Wait till you get till the very end, till almost the platform is falling off before you jump. Otherwise, you might not make the jump. And there's a guy to turn the lights on there. That last guy can be kind of tricky. He might try to catch you off guard and fall into the pit. Overall, it's one of the more difficult stages in this game. And now for Brightman. Now I'll mention this trick, but I'm not going to intentionally show it. If you shoot him once with the Mega Buster, and then just use nothing but charge shots or his weakness weapon, the Rain Flush, which we don't have, then he'll never use his time-stopping ability. Because he only uses it when he's at certain health levels. And that's a demonstration of it. If he collides with you, he will do a ton of damage. So it can be useful to take out Brightman, just shoot him once with a non-charged Mega Buster, and then use nothing but charged shots, or the Rain Flush. And for that, we get the Flash Stopper. I feel like that should be Flashman's weapon. I think we should have gotten the bright idea from him, but that's just me. Alright, and last but not least, we'll go to Toadman. Toadman is incredibly easy to battle. I don't like how easy he is. He presents almost no challenge whatsoever. but his stage is fairly difficult. For one, we have these birds, and here we can make use out of the Pharaoh shot above our head, somewhat. And the birds will just kind of fly into it, like that. And we also have this rain that's pushing against us, so these jumps can be somewhat tricky, especially that one there. The rest aren't so bad, but you can pretty much take out all the enemies with a Pharaoh shot hanging above your head. And we'll do more of the same here. Alright, let's see what else we got. Let's use drills. Once again, the water is pushing us here, so do be mindful of that and not fall into bottomless pits. And now we battle the mini-boss, which is a giant snail. And he can throw his eyes at you. So once again, the silliness of Mega Man is showing. And that actually takes a lot of drill bombs, and there I'm sliding on air. Alright, let's switch to dust. And this works because you get dust in his eye. Another thing you can do is Bright Man's weapon. You can freeze and his eyes stay open and you just shoot him. That one can be trickier because you have the water that's pushing you off to either side of the stage, and you have the waterfall coming down on you that's hindering your jumping ability. And this guy's just going to keep giving me power-ups. Skull Barrier's nice, Rush Marine is nice through here too. Do we even have Rush Marine? No, we don't. We get it from Toadman. Kind of silly to be getting Rush Marine when we only have 2 of the main 8 stages with water sections in it, and one of them requires you to beat the Robot Master in order to get it. Alright, Toadman presents no challenge. As long as you shoot him when he raises his arms, that stops his Rain Flush. He's weak to the Drill Bomb because, well, if you've ever used drills against Toads, you'd know how effective it is. It's not really necessary to beat it. Toadman does the same thing with the Mega Buster. Just shoot him once with the Mega Buster. If you try to rapid fire on him, he will jump, which is not difficult to dodge either. So, yeah, he's that easy. I don't like the Robot Masters being that easy, and that'll get into some of my complaints when we get to Mega Man 7 and beyond. And we get Rush Marine. Hooray for not being useful there, Rush. Alright, and now we're ready to take on Dr. Cossack.